welcome back to a brand new vlog. It is actually Friday today and I am finally feeling like myself, and I'm finally feeling good enough to pick up my camera and chat to you. This week has been really not what I expected at all. I had all intentions of having a pretty busy week actually, and it has just all gone out the window. And I actually wanted to start off this vlog by chatting a little bit about it. So if you aren't interested in listening to anything about anxiety or therapy, then I will put a timestamp on the screen and you can skip ahead. But for a lot of you, I know this is a really important aspect to your life and something that I don't think is spoken enough about on these platforms. This conversation has kind of started on my platforms because I posted an Instagram story on Wednesday, and it was actually after having a therapy session this week, and it was a very emotional therapy session, and we spoke about some really personal feelings and thoughts in my head and how I kind of am as a person. And I just had all these thoughts running through my mind, and I felt a little bit fake actually, because I had been posting on my Instagram that week different things at home and arranging beautiful blossom branches and all these lovely things, when in fact I was really struggling and I felt like a shell of myself. Small things that usually bring me so much joy and small acts in my day that I do without even thinking, like washing my hair, putting makeup on and choosing a nice outfit, felt just like the biggest mountain to climb. So after posting that story, I chatted to so many of you in my DMs on Instagram and had some really raw and open conversations, and a lot of you had told me things that you said you hadn't even said out loud before, you hadn't told anyone else, and we are all in the same boat. I couldn't believe, I kept saying to Jack every evening, I am so shocked at how many of us deal with these exact same things, and I don't know if it's just because the world is such an intense place, or if we are just more mindful of how we feel and we're not just suppressing it. Who knows? But I thought it was really important for me to talk about it on here because I have a platform and I'm always really mindful of the content that I put out, and I like to show you inspiring, dreamy, captivating content, I hope, that inspires you and is a little slice out of your day to just switch off. And that is what I love about YouTube. I have always loved YouTube videos. I watch them endlessly and it gives me so much inspiration, and for me to do that for you is honestly incredible. I don't even know if I do that, but if I do, that is amazing. So I wanted to use my platform basically to bring up this conversation, and without making it sound super stereotypical. And you know, posting that story was really daunting for me and I was quite nervous. I felt like I should do it, and when I feel like I should do something, I don't like to shy away from it. I think there's a reason that I have that feeling to post that or to talk about that. So it was something that I thought was right to do, and to be honest, I was nervous because it was really vulnerable and it was talking about a mood and posting it actually at a time when I really didn't feel good. Often I think we can have these conversations when we actually are out the other side and we talk about the past, but having these conversations when you're in the thick of it is the hardest thing, because you're letting your vulnerable side show whilst you're still feeling vulnerable. So anyway, the conversations I had with you guys on Instagram just really opened my eyes and reassured me a lot actually, that me talking about these things isn't coming across as wanting sympathy or, you know, playing the small violin for me. It's not that at all. So I'm really glad that it came across in that way. So I thought I would just talk a little bit about it and my kind of experience. I have always been quite an anxious person. When I was little, I was very much the same. I hated doing things on my own, and my anxiety manifested itself in quite weird ways. I had a lot of fear of the unknown, and that has very much come with me into my adult life. I have spoken about this before a little bit, but the past 2 years in my life have been very turbulent and very traumatic and up and down, and things have happened that I honestly, I didn't want to cry in this video. Okay, we're not crying. This is not a crying matter. We are having a conversation like normal adults. We are not crying. Yes, things have happened that I didn't imagine happening. Oh God, stop crying. I hate crying. And you know, one thing that I really don't like is crying on camera. Anyway, things have happened that I never imagined would happen, and you know, all these things, and I'm not going to speak about it, and I never will, just because it doesn't just concern me. It's my entire family, and there's other people involved, and it's not my place to discuss. But going through these things, I think I suppressed a lot of emotion and a lot of my kind of anxieties towards all these scenarios. One thing that I really wanted to do was see a therapist, and I was quite skeptical, to be honest. I've heard a lot about therapy. I didn't know if it was going to be for me. I felt like I was quite, what's the word, introspective, and I'm really in tune with my emotions and other people's and why people do things, and I'm quite observant as well. But honestly, it has opened my eyes so much. There are so many things about me that I don't know if you have this, but I think I know what I'm doing, and I think I'm in control of my thoughts and my feelings and how I process things and the actions that I take. But actually, it's my subconscious that is the part that struggles. Like, it's almost as if I've got two voices in my head, and one of them is the one that's in control and is like, you know what you're doing, you're feeling anxious today, this is what you can do to get out of it, let's be proactive, blah blah blah. But then there's a small other voice, which is like my inner child, which is actually like whispering, oh Lauren, you feel like this because of all these things, or don't forget, like, you also feel really insecure, and don't forget. So having therapy has really enabled me to make that childlike voice bigger and make that almost background noise into the forefront, and speaking it out loud is so incredible. And I have realized a lot about myself and how I process things and how my anxiety kind of manifests and what actually happens to me physically, mentally. I get really affected by stress and anxiety, and I sometimes don't think my front section of my brain is aware that that's happening to me. It's almost like I've got two minds. It's so strange. But this week was really tough, and I have honestly felt like a shell of myself, and I didn't want to pick up the camera because I was crying and I didn't want to get dressed, I didn't want to wash my hair. Things that brought me so much joy and do bring me so much joy, I didn't want to do, and I just wasn't a nice person to be around, to be honest. I was in a very, very bad headspace, and luckily, thankfully, it hasn't lasted for a long time. And yesterday I went and saw my mum and had a lovely day with her. I got a facial with her, and we just had a really nice day together. And actually, sometimes when I feel like that, I want to just shut myself away and stay at home, but the best thing for me to do is to be around like my safe people. So today I have woken up feeling a lot better. I actually feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders, and I do still feel a little bit emotional, which is why I keep having a wobbly voice. But if you can't tell by my face, I feel a lot better. But I do just want to say that if you are watching this and listening to me right now and you are thinking, I'm having a really bad day, or I've had a bad week, or I'm in a really good place right now but I have struggled, or you know, whatever situation you are in, if you are in the midst of that low point and that kind of spiral, I always see it as a spiral. It's like it's triggered by something tiny, and then it spirals, it spirals, it spirals, and then I almost like walk out the door and leave. That's how I see it in my head. Trust me, it will get better, and you just have to, this is almost your body and your mind saying to you, slow down, take a step, take a breath. You need to do the things that you know are good for you, and everyone is different. Some people want to go and do a 10k run and that clears their mind and they feel great. Other people might want to sit on the sofa and binge watch Real Housewives like I did. Everyone is so different and you've got to take things at your own pace. So anyway, that is my ramble over. This is probably going to be quite a long vlog, so I apologise, but also if you enjoy a long vlog, you're welcome. As I said, it is now Friday morning and I am feeling a lot better. I still feel a little wobbly, but I know that I am on my way to feeling back to my normal self. I have got a lot to look forward to next week. This morning I woke up nice and early, as you would have seen on the little B-roll that I filmed this morning. But I have a couple of things to show you, a couple of new in bits, which I am in love with. So let's go into the kitchen and I will show you. A couple of little bits I wanted to show you. Firstly, I had a delivery from the most incredible brand that I am so in love with. As you know, we are moving and I feel like you're gonna get so sick of me saying that over the next month before we go, but this brand called Golden Hour England DM'd me on Instagram and asked me if I wanted to receive one of their products, and they are actually a candle brand. You know I love a candle, who doesn't? And oh my goodness me, this is probably the most beautiful candle I have ever seen, ever. Firstly, the names of the candles are so stunning. This is called the Country Manor Estate, and look at that. The gold crest, how beautiful. I opened this and I was so shocked. It also comes with a gold lid as well with the Golden Hour England branding. Stops your candles from getting dusty, so that's brilliant. It's got a gold foil wick as well. And this is the pink peppercorn and leather scent. I chose this one because I thought it would go really nicely in our living room. We've got an open fire and I'm just imagining it being really cozy and really gorgeous. And Jack smelt this and said it smelled quite wintry, which I do kind of agree with him, but it kind of gives me that like open fire, you're sat on the sofa, got a nice glass of white wine, and it's like the doors are open in the spring or the autumn. Oh, I just absolutely love it. And it is stunning, absolutely stunning. So when I burnt through this, which I'm not gonna burn it until we move, this is gonna be the first candle that I light in the new house, and I'm very excited about it. But when I've burnt through this, I will be keeping this pot so that I can use it for either like a little plant pot or just for decoration, or even put tea light in here and you can still use it as a candle. So I absolutely love it. I'm definitely going to be purchasing more because they have such a huge range of scents, and I would like to get one for summer that's like really fresh and spring-like, because I mean, look at this, it's just absolutely gorgeous. They also sent me some of their personalised matches, which things like this, like branded small things, I get so excited about. Firstly, the crest on here is absolutely beautiful. I love crest designs. I think they are so timeless. And the matches are these really long green matches as well. So just so chic and cool. I am obsessed. So huge thank you to Golden Hour England. If you are on the hunt for a gift, something for your house that's really classic and chic, I definitely recommend checking them out. And also just a little bit different to the normal candle brands that we see everywhere. I think it's nice to have something a little bit unique. I also received a couple of new bits from Oribe. They have brought out a new range called the Hair Alchemy range. I love Oribe. I think I'm saying that wrong. I think it's actually Oribe, but I call it Oribe. Oribe. I'm gonna have to start saying Oribe. I need to get this right. But anyway, they have sent me the strengthening mask in the full size, and then I also have the little mini travel sizes of the Resilience shampoo and conditioner. And these are going to be very handy because when you're watching this, I will be going to Paris this week, and these are going to come with me. So I'm really looking forward to using this. I love Oribe. It's up there with one of my favourite hair care brands. You know, I use the hair oil probably like 2-3 times a week, and I think it's really, really helped the health of my hair and the growth and the thickness. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying this mask as well, strengthening mask. Oh, lovely. So thank you so much to the Oribe team. I'm not going to say Oribe anymore. Because I haven't been vlogging this week, I feel like I don't know what I've told you, what I haven't, what I've shown you. So I'm all confused. But I also picked up some flowers yesterday when I went into Tunbridge Wells from my favourite florist, Mrs. Florist. And I just literally went in and picked up a selection of spring flowers because I want them for my tablescape that I'm going to do later. So let me show you the little bunch that I got. So this is the little selection I got. I just trimmed the stems and put them in some water yesterday when I got home. Very classic, very simple and easy, nothing crazy or very unique, but I do absolutely love these. I saw these in a little pot and I was like, oh my God, these are so cool. I absolutely love them. They're really wild. I love that kind of wild and beautiful and kind of obscure type bits in a vase. So yeah, I really am excited to decorate the table beautifully. And I also got some anemones, which are just so stunning. They only had 3 left. I just took what they had and I love them. Unfortunately, this one did snap on my way home, so I have just popped it in a bud vase in some water, but it's not the end of the world because I am going to trim my flowers to do a little display in the middle of the table here for when our guests come tomorrow. Back in the office for my first port of call today. I want to get the guest room ready, so I need to just take out some of my office bits and put them away and make the bed. But I had a delivery yesterday from Amazon. I ordered some new bedding. Oh my God, the colour. I wanted to see what it was going to be like because it was quite affordable. I'm going to link it below. I think it was around 30-ish pounds, like £35. This is actually saying it's 100% tumbled cotton duvet cover set. And it's got a little stripe to it. And I just wanted something different that we could put in the guest room or in our bedroom and just kind of mix it up a bit. And this is actually from a brand called Yard Relaxed Living, but I did get it on Amazon. They also come with the pillowcases, which is fabulous. So for that price, I'm really impressed. Just need to try and get into this. I might need to cut it. This is the print. It's like a natural oatmeal-y colour stripe. And then the other side is almost reversible and it's got like a thinner stripe. They also had this in a green. I think they might have had it in like a blue and a pink as well, but I can't quite remember. But I just wanted the natural to start with. I may also get the green when we move, but we will see. So let's have a look. I got it in a double because I'm pretty sure our duvet cover for this sofa bed is a double. I'm hoping I'm right. If not, it's going to be a little bit squishy. Oh, this is gorgeous. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted. Look at that stripe, that's so gorgeous. And then on the other side is the kind of thinner stripe with the cream background. Absolutely love that. So that needs an iron. And then I've got the pillowcases as well, which are absolutely huge. Oh my goodness. Why is that so big? Well, these aren't going to fit on my pillows. Well. Oh, wait, has that got a border? No, that's so big. Well, we're gonna have to test that out. I think they might be a bit too big, but let's have a look. So I'm gonna start off by just tidying up all the bits in here. I've got my tripods and like my cameras and all my bits and bobs, so I like to just tidy it up so it feels lovely for our guests. And then I will get the sofa bed out. I'm actually gonna show you how easy it is because a lot of you ask about this sofa bed and it's only from IKEA. It's the Gronlid sofa bed. I really wanted the Farlov, but they discontinued it, which is so disappointing. Let's get on with it. Okay, the bed is done. So this is the bedding that I said I got from Amazon. I absolutely love it. Also, it is so easy to get creases out of. All I've done is spritz it with my Lenore crease release. I haven't had to iron it and it's worked a dream. Also, the pillowcases were not too big. They've just got a border around the edge, which is actually so lovely. They fit on normal pillows perfectly. So yeah, I love it. I've also just put my brown blanket on the end just to dress it and tie in with all the nice colours, and I think it looks gorgeous. So very pleased. Right, it's a little bit later on, and I've been waiting in for this delivery today because I need to put it in the freezer as soon as it arrives. But this is a delivery from Fine Foods, which is the most incredible website. If you haven't heard of it before, it's essentially just an online food website. You can order quite kind of obscure things from there that you wouldn't necessarily buy in your normal supermarket. A lot of them are kind of like luxury pieces of meat or fish, things that you would get in a restaurant. We actually found it because we were trying to find black cod online years ago now, and then we came across this website and we've ordered it for like special occasions. So we got some Wagyu sirloin steaks and also the miso black cod as well, which is so delicious. Jack was asking what I wanted to do for my birthday and did I want to eat at a restaurant, did I want to eat at home, and I said I just want to eat at home. I don't really want to go out. I like being in the flat and being cozy, and we said why don't we do a nice special dinner and get some black cod. So very excited. We've also got a couple of extra steaks for dinner tomorrow night when John and Beth come. So we're going to do Wagyu steak and sushi and things like that. And we also got, well, Jack decided to get this, even though you can buy this in the supermarket, but this is salt and pepper squid. This is a kilogram of salt and pepper squid. I don't know how many people he thinks is coming for dinner, but you can keep it in the freezer so we can use some Saturday, some on my birthday, and then it's always good to have little bits like that in the freezer. It is now the weekend. The day is done. It is 6:30 and it's still so bright outside. I keep getting so confused what the time is because I'm not used to it being light. But I've just changed into some comfy loungewear and I'm gonna sit on the sofa and watch some TV. We're gonna have pizza tonight and just chill, and I'm really looking forward to it. I also read my book last night, which I haven't been doing. I have really got out of my routine with reading, and I really enjoy getting in bed early. I read my book and I really enjoy it. I do it for like half an hour, 45 minutes, and I love it. And I don't know why, but I just really fell out of it. I was in such a good routine and I bought new books and then I just fell out of it. But anyway, I started a new book last night called Verity, which lots of people recommended to me. And I'm on chapter 5 and I'm absolutely loving it. So I'm looking forward to carrying on reading that tonight. That is my Friday evening, absolutely wild. It is raining still. It's been raining literally all afternoon. But the apartment is all lovely and clean. The bed is looking lovely. I've decreased it all. And yeah, really looking forward to the weekend. It is Saturday today. I am up bright and early. I'm all ready for the day. I've done my makeup and I'm feeling really good. Although the weather is pretty horrible, I am feeling good. I'm having a bit of a bad hair day though. I need to sort my hair out before tonight because I don't know what is going on with it. To be honest, I haven't done anything to it. I slept with it in a bun last night after doing my Panasonic straightener curls, and this is how it's looking. So I think I just need to zhuzh up the front. It's looking a little bit kind of flat, but I'm also really liking my outfit today, by the way. I'm wearing a cashmere t-shirt from Theory, Celine belt, and then some cream kind of straight leg jeans from H&M. It's just like a nice comfy everyday easy look for kind of spring. And then if I was going out and it was spring weather, I'd probably chuck a trench coat on or like a crop jacket or something, or maybe a bomber. just like an easy jacket. Yeah, I'm really liking it. So, Jack has gone to work this morning and he should be back lunchtime-ish. And then we will go to Waitrose and do the food shop. I've got the steaks out of the freezer defrosting. I hate wearing a hairband, take that off. And I'm actually just about to set the table. So I've cleaned all the table. I haven't hoovered in here yet because I know that when I start cutting the flowers, there'll be bits on the floor, so I'm gonna do that last. I've cleaned all the table, I've wiped it all down, so it's a nice blank canvas. And on my laptop behind me, I've got my Pinterest board up because I have an album for hosting and I put loads of ideas in here. I pin like other people's ideas, but I also put my own tablescapes in here. So if you do use Pinterest and you don't follow me, I really recommend. I'm always pinning stuff. I've just posted like Easter tablescape ideas from last year. I've done like Christmas ones. I've got all sorts of things in there. And this is gonna fill up a lot more when we move and I start doing more outdoors and like, oh, honestly, I can't wait. So I'm just having a look through here to think of what vibes I wanna do for the table. And I've obviously got my flowers that I picked up the other day. So what I think I'm going to do is do lots of little displays in the middle of the table so that it's a little bit more versatile and I can move them out the way if we've got like sharing platters in the middle and just looks really lovely. So I've got a selection of vases. I've got my H&M pedestal bowl, which I love. My mum actually got me this for my birthday last year and it's nearly my birthday again. Time flies. I've got an old candle jar. I always keep glass candle jars because they are so handy to use as little vases. And then I've got my bud vases from M&S Home. I love these, I use them all the time. I do have another one, but I can't find it anywhere, which is strange. So that's 4. I think I probably do need another something, so I might have a delve into my cupboard and see what I can find. Oh, amazing. As I was saying, I always keep glass candle jars. I've just found this one. So that's another little one, so that's perfect. Okay, I have finished the table. So I wanted to do like really spring, wild and fun and just like a bit of a centerpiece and then some little ones. And I can actually move the centerpiece to the end of the table when we're all sat and things. So I've used some little small bud vases for singular flowers. So I've got the roses, the anemone, and then rose and anemone. I absolutely love it. So for the actual table, I love our table. So I hate using tablecloths because I just love how it looks. And I also find it so satisfying how this is like an extension of the table. I love it. So I'm gonna set the table and I don't know whether to do a runner. I might just leave it, to be honest, and just do the plates, the knives and forks and everything like that. But I love it. I really want to get some new tableware, but honestly, I'm so fussy, and because we don't have much cupboard space at the moment, I'm reluctant to buy anything because it doesn't fit anywhere. But when we move, I need to upgrade all my tableware. So it is actually only 11 o'clock nearly. I've done very well, and Jack's probably not going to be home for another few hours, so I'm actually going to sit down and do some work while I can, and then when he gets here we can go straight to the supermarket and I can finish off. I've also just cleaned over the bathroom again, cleaned all the mirrors, air freshened their guest bedroom. I'm going to put some fresh towels out when I get back later. And then it's all done already. I absolutely love hosting so much. I can't wait to move house and have more room and multiple tables to sit at and decorate, and in the summer just have all the friends over. It's gonna be amazing, and we're actually gonna have 2 guest rooms, so we will be able to have like 6 people over and it will be amazing. I cannot wait. I'm just folding my napkins and I thought I would show you how I got this little design instead of just having them really simply on the table. I've already washed and ironed these napkins and I couldn't find my other 2 napkins anywhere, and I've just found them and they were at the very bottom of my washing pile, my white washing, and I've just quickly washed them by hand, but I'm gonna dry them. So I thought I would show you how I did this, because it is literally so easy and it looks really nice. Just instead of having it like laying or just flat, I thought it was a little bit nicer. So I'm gonna do this one again and show you how I did it. So you wanna start with your napkin flat. I've already, I have sprayed some crease releaser on this, but I need to iron them really. But it's not the end of the world because they are linen. Then you want to fold it in half. So this is a square napkin, so just to give you an idea. Fold it in half. Then you want to fold it in half again, so it's into a little square. Just make sure that all of your corners are matching up so it looks neat. And then what you want to do is fold down the first layer, fold it down like that, and then fold it again, like so. And then the second layer, fold it down. I like to just tuck that in there so it feels like it's secure. And then fold it again. You can see this is so easy, I'm literally doing it with one hand. And then what I'm gonna do is flip this over and then fold that in half. Okay, this is a bit harder. There we go. And that is literally all you do. And lots of people put like, they tuck their knives and forks into here, but I'm not keen on that. I like to just have it like this so it's easier for guests to move it around and take it off. And then obviously you could have it this way or the other way. It's just such a nice little way of displaying your napkin instead of having it just flat and just like basic or messy. Okay, we are back from Waitrose. I have done all the hoovering, taken all the rubbish out. My makeup, I don't know what is going on, but Jack said I've got like a, yeah, look at my makeup there. It's gone really black. Very weird, need to sort that out. Look how pretty the table is looking. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy with it. I just bought some more candles from Waitrose. So I've added some candles in here. So we've got some long candles and then some short ones. I also always think if you've got like tall candlesticks to put them towards the end. If I had two of those, I'd probably put another one here, but I don't, so just one is fine. But yeah, I love it. And I finished all the napkins, so they looked lovely. Very pleased with that. And the sun is shining and Jack is watching the football. I think this is the fullest our fridge has ever been, ever. We've got all sorts of drink options. The water is chilling. The beers are in here. We've got all the food for dinner, the sushi, and the steaks are in here with the vegetables because we're running out of room. Jack is just filling up the ice tray for, what's that for? Espresso martinis. Good evening, everyone. I am all ready. Our guests are on their way. The table is set, the lights are on, and it's all lovely. It's smelling really nice because I lit my big candle over there, if you can see. So it smells really nice. I am wearing the same jeans that I wore earlier, just the cream ones, and then I just changed my top to this shirt. This is from And Other Stories. I absolutely love this. I love the, what's this called? The tailored detail here. I can see you. That's just the dog. Yeah, I absolutely love this shirt. It's like smart, but also still comfy and quite casual. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday and it is such a beautiful day. I am in the best mood. I feel like I have literally been like a little kid this morning, like bouncing up and down because it's so sunny, and the weather forecast for the next few days is amazing. It's gonna be so sunny, so I'm gonna have a sunny spring birthday, which is amazing, and I'm so happy. We had such a good night last night. I actually didn't vlog anything as soon as they arrived. I did not pick up my camera. I also didn't pick up my phone because we just sat and chatted for hours and hours. We had such an amazing dinner. The Wagyu steaks went down very well and food was just amazing and it was so lovely. So yeah, an amazing, amazing evening. I think I was asleep by 2:30 in the morning. So yes, it was lovely, and we got up this morning, just had a slow morning. I made some croissants in the oven and we ate those and had coffees, and then John and Beth left and we are just about to head out for a walk because it's a gorgeous day. We're going to walk through the fields and into town and then maybe stop somewhere for a bit of lunch or something and just enjoy the weather because it looks gorgeous outside, and I'm really excited about it. It puts me in the best mood. So I am all dressed and ready. I washed my hair this morning so it's feeling nice and fresh, which is always a good thing after you've had a few drinks the night before. We also just booked the Eurotunnel for Paris on Friday, so I'm really excited. I've got such an amazing week coming up and it's just going to be the best birthday ever, so I'm really looking forward to it. And Beth actually brought me some flowers for my birthday and they are absolutely stunning. Let me show you them before we go. They are so beautiful and I have never seen these before. She was saying that they're double lilies. I just think these are absolutely incredible. My mum loves lilies. I feel like she's gonna love these. But look at that layering. Oh my goodness. And I love the touches of blue. I am so obsessed with white and blue at the moment. I think it's gonna be my spring favorite colors and I just love them. They are so gorgeous. Somebody's eating his chocolate lint bunny over there. Yeah, so we are gonna head out into the sunshine and I'm very looking forward to it. Quick OOTD before we go. I am wearing linen shirt from H&M and then this is also H&M, this mohair jumper. I love this colour. Jacket is my Amazon one, which is actually from Jules. I love this. Probably going to be quite warm, but I thought I should bring a jacket. Jeans are H&M. I'm wearing a full H&M look today. And then boots are my old Zara ones. But H&M do have a similar one, so I will link them below. Cannot remember where these sunglasses are from, but I absolutely love them. So I'm going to try and find a similar pair to link. They're kind of like vintagey vibes. I kind of like Bottega, but these were definitely high street. So yeah, let's go. It is literally the nicest day today. It's so warm and lovely, but it is so muddy. We have got covered in mud. I'm glad I wore these boots. I've nearly slipped over about 4 times. Where is he? He's trying to oh, it's so gorgeous today. Glorious, glorious day. What are you doing?